All right, hey everybody, Robert Russell here with Kelly Mothershead, and we are talking about the World Real Estate Network and the Real Estate Referral Network. Today we're going to talk to Kelly because Kelly is one of our preferred realtors. Good morning, Kelly. How are you?
I'm great, Robert. Good morning. How are you?
Woohoo! Are you in your office, home office?
I'm in my home office, yes.
Okay, move your head.
You
Let's see.
might see a dog running around. I have a dog running around here.
All right, move your head to your right. Let's see what's behind you. What is over? Okay, sweet. That's your living room. That's a good living room.
Yeah.
So Kelly, tell me, where are you located?
I am in Tarpon Springs, Florida.
How far is that from Panama City Beach?
It's quite a ways. It's probably a 6 or 8 hour drive from Panama City.
Yeah,
We are closer to Tampa, Clearwater.
Sweet. I'm taking my kids to Sarasota next month.
Oh, we're only about 45 minutes from there.
Awesome. All right, so you can take us out to eat, all of us.
Of course. Sarasota is beautiful as well, but Tarpon Springs has a beautiful little community that you really should visit because it's very different than anything else in Florida.
Awesome. So tell us, you are our preferred realtor, and just for people that don't know how this process works, there are people that apply to me that want to be the preferred realtor, and they've got to go through a series of questions. We don't pick just about anybody that applies. In fact, I turn down about 40% of the people that want to be a preferred realtor because we only want the best of the best. I mean, period. You don't want to have to pick, refer somebody to a realtor who's going to let your buyers fall through the cracks. And that's why Kelly was selected. So Kelly, tell us how you like to deal with your buyers. Tell us what process you get when a referral comes in. In other words, I send a referral to you, telling me what's going to happen once I send that referral.
So, Robert, I think the first thing is follow up quickly. I think that's really important. If you're waiting a day to follow up, you're a day late and a dollar short.
Yes.
I really think customer service is so important. Follow up. Listen to your buyer. Find out what they want. Just because you think something is great doesn't mean they will. So I think following up with them, listening, responding quickly, being available. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a referral and they say, this is the third realtor or fourth realtor I've contacted and nobody called me back or nobody answered the phone. I can't believe you answered.
Right. And that's why one of the questions that I ask everybody is how strong is your lead capture on your website? Because what drives me crazy, absolutely apeshit crazy, is when you go to somebody's website and they can look at pages and pages before they're required to register. And I think yours is set up where they have to go, where they can only look at 2 pictures before they have to register. Is that right?
Yeah, we have a few pictures on the front page and they can look at those, and then anything further, they do have to register.
Okay, perfect. Now, when you're working with a buyer, how soon do you do a buyer's rep agreement?
Usually I meet with them and do it on the first meeting. So I talk to them a lot on the phone first, get a feel for them, have them, search and tell me what they're looking for, send them some searches. The first time I meet with them, I usually meet them at a showing, and I do have them sign the agreement then.
Good. I like that answer. Okay, so I send my buyer to you. You get the buyer's rep agreement. Now I'm off doing my thing. How often are you going to contact me or send me an email or text to let me know how my buyer's coming so that I don't, wonder what's going on with these people?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'll let you know right away when I schedule the first meeting. Then I'll let you know periodically, we're still searching or we found something, we're under contract. I'll let you know how the process is going, and I'll let you know when our closing is.
Oh, sweet. So, Kelly, tell me, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you in real estate? Give me one of your craziest.
Oh, my gosh, the craziest thing. So I showed a house that had an alligator in the pool.
What?
Apparently, an alligator came through the screen the day prior.
How big was this alligator?
Home.
How big was he?
Yeah, so I had to call an alligator catcher to come and get the alligator out of the pool.
Y'all have
But that happens in Florida, right?
You got alligator catchers?
Yeah, we have alligator catchers, and I actually have one on speed dial.
No way.
Well, I've had ducks. I've had a duck that had babies in the yard of one of my properties, and I had to have them come and collect the duck and babies so they didn't get hurt. I've had gopher turtles. Gopher turtles are a protected species in Florida, so you're not allowed to move them. There's a whole process you have to go through to move a gopher turtle.
Right. So when I first moved to Florida, everybody said, "Oh no, you're moving to Florida. They got sinkholes, they got hurricanes, they got alligators." Let's talk about sinkholes. Are there sinkholes where you're located?
There are sinkholes. I mean, anywhere in Florida, you can have a sinkhole, but the ones you see on the news are few and far between. They don't usually happen like that. And then a sinkhole, typically, if you find that you have a sinkhole and you have it remediated correctly, you'll get a warranty with it, and your chances of having any other issues are very, very slim once it's been remediated properly. So to purchase a home that's already been remediated and has a warranty on the sinkhole, your chances are much better at that than purchasing a home without one if there's other sinkholes in the area.
Right. I remember I was watching 60 Minutes one time, and they had this documentary thing about sinkholes, and this guy was watching TV in his living room, and all of a sudden he hears this huge crash, and so he walks down the hall and says he's calling for his son, Joe. Joe, are you okay in there? And he opens the door, and the entire bedroom is gone. It sunk, the whole bedroom.
Oh my goodness.
And of course,
That's crazy.
The kid died, of course, because they couldn't find him.
Oh,
They finally found him days later. Is that something that's normal?
No, that's not normal. It's very rare that it happens like that. Typically, you'll see some cracking on the exterior foundation of your home, and you call somebody, and they'll tell you it's a sinkhole, and somebody comes out to repair it. Right. It's very rare that you see something like that. You might see a sinkhole in the road. Most of the time, your house isn't going to get, fall in from a sinkhole. You're usually going to notice it prior to that. You're going to notice some other things going on and have it remediated before it gets to that.
Okay. So the next question I have, and we're going to kind of cut this pretty short today. I have a seller who lives in the same city that you're in, and they want to sell their house. And of course, I'm going to refer to you because you're the preferred realtor for that city. Tell me what process you're going to go through with with this seller that wants to sell their house.
So the first thing I'll do is talk to the seller, and I like to know the reason why they want to sell the house. I like the background, because then you can see how emotionally they are attached to it, so that you can help them better, right? Because if somebody's really attached to it, it makes things a little bit more difficult, but you can better handle that situation. So I try to find a history first. Talk to them, find out, I get a list of any upgrades that they've done, any money they've spent on the home. I run the comps in the area, and then I meet with them and do a tour of their home, look at everything, put together the list of their features, their favorite features, and I always ask them the favorite thing about their home. What do they love most about that home or about living there? Because I like to use that when I put the description together, because who knows better than the person who's lived there.
Right.
So I typically will do that first, run some comps, and then talk to them about, do they have a mortgage on it? What are they expecting to get out of the house, to ensure that they're not expecting more than what they're able to get based on the market. So I want to make sure that we're setting the expectations up front so that it doesn't become an issue later if you have to reduce the pricing. Okay,
awesome. All right, so Kelly, if you would, give everybody your contact information, website address, telephone number, text, Pony Express information.
Awesome.
Whatever you have.
All right. So,
your alligator contact information.
That's right. I can give you the alligator catcher as well. So it's Kelly Mothershead. I am part of the Pick Your New Home team with Keller Williams Palm Harbor office. And our website is www.pickyournewhome.com. Phone number is 813-843-2354. And my email address is kelly@pickyournewhome.com. I hope to hear from all of you.
Woohoo! All right, Kelly, thank you very much. I hope you get lots and lots of business and become a millionaire or a zillionaire if that's possible.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, Kelly, thanks. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Happy weekend.